Oh, hello there. Welcome back to Mythic Gryphon. I am Walt. You can call me Mythic Gryphon. Is my dog. We are playing Guild Wars 2. Why are we playing Guild Wars 2? Because it's a fun game. It's an interesting thing. I've heard about it for a long time. I've never actually explored it. And I just felt like, trying something different. It's free. So here we are. I made a character. He's a plant man. I make plant people. At night, these accents glow on them, and that's kind of interesting. I happen to be here in a place that is only temporarily available. It's like this festival that I guess they do annually or some such. There's a nice raptor. I have one of those. I love this mount. I love how it moves. I'm liking the game so far. I'm definitely trying it out. I'm just kind of seeing how the engine works, how the combat works. What that thing? What's that? Can I press on it? This guy's talking over here.
Wait, actually,
So, this is kind of like, it's a carnival, and I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. I did notice that there's this woman you can talk to, and she'll turn you into a pig, and you can do a race, and it was tedious, and I don't want to do it again, so I'm going to use this invitation I got to this place, invitation to the Festival of the Four Winds. Double-click during Festival of the Four Winds to travel to Labyrinthine Caves, which is where we are. And if I do it again, I'll go to a place called the Crown Pavilion. Let's check it out. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I guess it's big. There's people down there. This is a big sculpture. The window. Man, it's hot these days. Is it hot where you guys are? It's hot here. Kind of sucks. Excuse me for a moment. So, in other news, I am going to just check the stream on my phone here. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, of course. I think the loading screen is longer than usual because I've got my recording software running, and it taxes the system unnecessarily. This colorful thing over here. Over here. But yeah, it's the 8th. It was my birthday the other day. This is okay. Now I believe this is like a PvP area. Yeah, and like I said, I just felt like trying something different. And basically, if I'm going to play an MMO, I want to be able to fly. I want to be able to have customizable mounts. I want to have fishing. A reasonable chat community is helpful. So if I hit this thing again one more time, it'll bring me back to my place of origin. The Caledon Forest. Now, Caledon. Now, I don't know if it's going to put me back where my little character was born at level 1, or if it's going to put me back where I left. I'm hoping and assuming that it's going to put me back where I left, but I don't know. Nobody knows. This is where I left, right? No, this is put me right back. Actually, that's where I got to go for the rest of my main story, but I just wanted to jump in and run around and kill some stuff and take a look at the mechanics, because what I'm kind of looking for, I think this is going to fit the bill. I think I'm going to stick with this game for a little while. I was playing a lot of Elder Scrolls Online. Actually, right when I started this channel, I was playing a lot of Elder Scrolls Online, but there's a problem with that. Well, there's several problems with everything, right? But one of the big problems with that is that it doesn't want to run here on my main computer. It runs on my less powerful laptop, but since I upgraded a graphics card in the computer, this giant thing right here, it just, I don't know if it's a setting or what, but like sometimes it'll run briefly and the rest of the time it doesn't. And it will freeze my whole system, which is annoying. I think I was way out here. Yeah, I'm getting into a place that's too hardcore for me, so I'm going to come back over here and maybe experiment with going out this way. 15 to 25. That's what this was also, right? 15 to 25. What am I listening to? Oh, I think it's these monsters attacking me. Cool. Let's hop off of my monster. Hit the heal button. You guys want to dance? You guys want to tango? No? Let's go get him. So I have a method to my madness here. Look at that cool slimy trail. Okay, so the way that you interact with this game, you can't use the controller, and that's... Switch to Seg-Sack. Yeah, I helped. Yeah, I want to die too. The way you interact with the game is exclusively mouse and keyboard, which it's... I know that a lot of people prefer it, and I understand that, because to be able to look around so precisely is useful, and you know, when you compare it to using that little thumbstick, you know, you just have a much better degree of precision with this camera movement. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera around. But the other end of movement, which is moving forwards and backwards and side to side, is extraordinarily subpar, as is, in my opinion, pushing 1 through 6. When you have 1 through 9, I guess, eventually, you know, I got to reach my fingers and then jump them back over to, you know, to do stuff. And maybe I'll develop a means of getting better at this, but for now it's very awkward to me, and I wish that there was a way to this guy wants to get shot. I wish there was a way to not have to deal with that. I would like, and I was talking to some people in the community on this chat thing, and they were saying you can, but you have to, it's not like natively, it's not built in, so you have to like implement it through other means, and it's wonky, and it's a bit of a process. And in this point in my life, I am doing everything in my power to avoid wonky processes, because I find that the world has a penchant for creating funky processes for us to have to deal with. Oh, somebody's over here fighting. Hello. And I just like, if I can avoid it, I'm gonna do my best to avoid it, because, like I said, it's out there in the world. He's not gonna attack me now, and I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of having to deal with stuff. I've got a 3D printer. Really enjoy it, making all sorts of stuff. It's got a clog. In order to fix the clog, I need to get under a bit of shielding and remove some other parts so that I can take apart the part that, all these parts that feeds the filament into the sorry, I'm probably making no sense, but it's got a clog. I have to remove this bit of shielding, and of course the screw, one of the screws holding the shielding, stripped. And I'm usually pretty good at, you know, getting screws out without stripping them. But that's cool. But it's stripped, and it also, well, I don't know what this weird blue path is. It's shiny. And I'm like really frustrated by this, because this machine has been a bit, not problematic, but a little problematic. And I know that it's, you know, a precise art, science, I guess, technology, and I don't have like the most expensive one, obviously. And I'm just like, do I really want to deal? Is it worth it? Like, what have I made so far? This guy. What have I made so far that has made it so that I can't live without it? Not much. So why am I now in a position where if I want to continue with it, I have to, I guess it's just part of the human existence that I find frustrating, is really what I'm getting at. Because it's like, you know, why do I think I'm so special that I'm the only guy who has to get troubled with these sorts of tedious tasks of having 4 or 5 projects in order to get to the one project that you actually want to do. And then when you get to that one project, it's like, well, you know, is the lightning in the bottle today or not? And that's kind of why I think I have resorted to making these gaming videos, because I'm a casual gamer. I have my whole life been like into having a game here and there. Never too intense. But it's something that I enjoy doing to relax. And I really also enjoy creating these videos just as a means of expression, creative, endeavors. It's fun. And I also kind of like editing. I like production. So I'm making these gaming videos because I honestly can't think of what to do for content otherwise. I have a few ideas. Like I could probably have, given the patience and the wherewithal, I could maybe make a video out of trying to get this 3D printer working. But like, to deal with the problem, of which I have no plan, I'm winging it. Okay, got this stripped screw. Well, there's methods to get through that. I am by no means the type of person whose hand can hold so steady that I can drill out. I mean, it's a tiny screw. So this is not my wheelhouse. And yet here I am. And my point being with all of this just now is that I don't really want to have to deal with trying to film it, trying to stay, civil. Because I also, when I'm dealing with these things, can, throw a bit of a bitch fit. So yeah, although I could, that's what I guess what I'm saying. I could, put my nose to the grindstone and try and do something like that. And I have. And oftentimes it just comes out like crud. And I'm like, well, I didn't fix the stupid screw. I made a cruddy video. And, now the machine's broken and I'm frustrated because I don't even have a decent video to show for it. So it leaves me in kind of a cruddy position. Right? What the hell am I even talking about? Anyway, like I said, I just wanted to pop in for a few minutes and talk about this game. How am I doing so far? Not great. This is Guild Wars 2. It's a typical MMO. I'm enjoying it. I like that my guy has a pistol and a dagger. I can change that up. I can do pistol. I can do dagger and sword. I can't do pistol and sword because they both act as like a main hand weapon. But you can also do single-handed weapons. I'm liking it so far. I'm a melee combat game guy.
Sweet and steady.
I like it. I don't like it combat-wise as much as some other games, but in terms of finding something that kind of does all of the things that I'm looking for, this is looking pretty promising. Something I can just pop into, do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, not get all, frustrated because I'm competing against other people who, are expert at these things. Jump into a competitive PvP game, player versus player game, and if you're not even mildly good at it, you're gonna get annihilated. It's filled with people who devote so much time to it. I don't understand how they do that and can function in the world. Maybe that's the secret. I don't know. But having had this little conversation with the universe, I feel like maybe I should try and God, as I think and say it, it's like loathsome. But you gotta win the, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like some euphemism. You gotta stick it out, whatever. Maybe I should make a video about fixing this stupid screw, and maybe I should just allow myself to have a bit of a bitch rant about when it doesn't go right. And I don't know, would people find that interesting? Would I find it cathartic? Would I find it artistically, what do you say, satisfying? There's really only one way to find out. Well, man, I'm convincing myself to do this as we speak. You're seeing it here live, people. Jumping with my little dinosaur guy. I do really enjoy this little dinosaur guy. He's super cool. He jumps great. Look at that jump. He's a raptor. And you can get appearance changing items so that you can make him look like all sorts of different things. And there's a bunch of other mounts that you can do the same for. I like that. That's one of the silly things that are kind of mundane. The awakening remnants press their attack. I don't know what that means. I don't know what half of this stuff means, but you know, I'm fun. I do like how this little dot shows where you've been, and quite obviously I've been wandering around like a maniac. Maybe this is what that notification was. I don't know. Let's go over here and just see. Let's do that. And then I'll log off and get something to eat. And you know what? Maybe I will start making a video about the screw. Maybe the screw is my path to enlightenment. Okay, what do we got going on over here? Looks like a lot of people. Let's join them. Oh, crud, you know what? Let me make sure. I want to have my pistol on. I do kind of like the sword. I'm much more of a bladed weapon, you know, fantasy playing person. Oh, there's So this is the sort of thing that I need to be aware of, because this is a big part of the game. And like, am I having fun? Not being able to see any clear guide, and I get to a place where we shouldn't be shooting those guys. Did we beat that thing?
I'm at your service.
Looks like everybody's leaving. Did it leave anything for us? Oh, there's a chest. Look, guys, loot.
Man, loot.
Did it give me stuff? Glorified golden heart collected. That's all you really need. Okay. Those guys are bad. Alright, so look at all the shining stuff I just got. Let's get myself someplace safe. I do like the dynamic nature of a game like this, that these open world events happen and you can run into other players taking advantage of them. I think that's a fun system. So these are just notifications. Triumph of Conquest collected 01 relics. Okay, great. But there is a learning curve, a bar of entrance. Okay, I have to pick one of these. Oh, look, I get dye. I love dye. No, I don't want rose. I don't really want olive. I guess I'm going with pastel lemon. It'll match my guy's glow-in-the-dark colors, and then it tells you what you're going to get next time. Because, like, as I showed, I think at the beginning of this, in the nighttime, this particular character's race has these details that glow because they're like plants. You know, they're plants, so they have glowing parts. Makes perfect sense. Let's get this last. What's this? It's a 4 Winds prize bag. Let's check it out. 4 Winds prize bag. First of all, I'm going to put all my materials into my bank, and then I'm going to reorganize, and I'm going to open some of these boxes. Wow, that's a lot of crap I don't need. Some armor reinforcements. Another bag. I can't use this until my upgrade. I don't think I'm going to upgrade. Not right away. What's this? Embroidered saddle. Whoa, what do I do? Elaborate totem. Good thing I used that. What in God's name? Nobody knows what these things are. Ooh, can I use this? It's going to do good stuff for me, right? Yeah, 12 power. I need power. Let's look at my hero. It's not my character, it's my hero. And I see it went downhill. Very, very nice. So, yeah, I am liking it. Look at, I've got to put these pants on because they're better. You can see the little red number and the green number. Green is better. So now I'm going to go back to inventory. Where those pants should be around here somewhere. Come on, mouse. Do your thing. These are those pants, right?
I deserve an award.
Yeah, so, am I getting attacked? Oh, there's some people here. There they are. I just got to stand someplace else. So I just upgraded my pants. That should be the name of my stream. Upgraded my pants. So I'm going to go into my inventory, which is separate from my hero/character screen. My inventory, but it shows a lot of the same information, right? Just to, you know. Here these are, and I could try and sell them. You wouldn't get much, and I have these salvage kits, and yes, I can break it down. I can break you down. Oh, that's going to be level 80 stuff. What if I hit that? I don't know. What if I hit this? Discarded garments? Let's just look at that. What's that mean? Salvage item. Alright, I'm almost out of these kits. These are also worse than what I have, right? Hero, let's double check. Let's double check. These are 18. These are 16. Get rid of them. Alright, so now what I've done is taken a lot of that gear that would otherwise have to... Oh, a 10-slot bag, guys. Look at this. Can I do this? Wait a minute. Is this an 8? Yeah, let's do this. What if I do this? Warrant? Yeah, see, it gave me 2 more spots. Hooray. So I broke down some of that gear that I couldn't use using these kits, and then I can send the ingredients that you get to my bank, and that way I don't fill up too quickly on inventory, because as you can see, one of the ways that they get you to spend money is by filling up your inventory with a bunch of stuff. And let me tell you, look at all these items. I could read it. Bank Access Express. Double-click to consume. Double-click to access your account bank from anywhere. It's a single use. Well, I don't really need that right away. What's this thing? So I'm going to let it sit here in my stupid inventory, taking up space. Book of Awakening. This thing. Oh, see, here's all this. Oh, really? What's that? Level 79. Can't use it. Level 80. Cannot use it. And this is a crafting material, which I'm not super keen on anyway. That's a 8 slot, that's a 9 slot, or that's a 10, and that's a 20. So let's redo this. Got to do this like 8 times. And what I should do is go to a vendor and sell off some of these. I mean, doesn't this look like I should keep it? It's got a yellow name, but then I got to go back to the bank. This brittle bone, get rid of it. I don't care. It's gray. Stupid. Trophy. I don't care. I don't care. Look at that. I don't even care. Just need to clear up space in my inventory. So I like it. It's fun. I can deal with it in doses. I think we're at about our 20-minute mark here, so I'm going to try and get myself up from this. Oh, and it does have guilds, which are communities that you can join, and people will talk to you, and you can say hi, and you can ask a lot of questions. And particularly in this game, people are pretty upfront. I haven't really seen any situations of like a skullduggery or nastiness, which is also a nice thing if you're going to delve into one of these MMOs. And people will tell you that you have to invest great swaths of time to get anywhere. And if you want to play it like most people play it, then you do. But if you play it like I play it, and just hop in once in a blue moon, and other people do this too. Oh, look, another one of these stupid things.
You rarely see one of those.
I don't want it. Look, open it up. A bunch of stuff I don't need. Oh, you can't use it. Level 80. Can't use it. Level 80. So I was thinking about putting these things in the bank and then maybe selling them on the auction house. Because eventually I think I can get into the auction house. Let's go in here. Maybe this is a safer area. And then I'm going to park my guy and get off. And you know what I'm going to do, you guys? You know what I'm going to do after having this very heartfelt conversation, monologue? I am going to start recording a new video for my main channel, which is Red Cat Habitat on YouTube. And I think what we're going to perhaps do is try and produce a little thing about getting the stripped screw out of the 3D printer. The stripped screw. It's kind of a tongue twister. Anyway, I'm going to go get something to eat, let the dogs out, all that fun, happy nonsense. Thanks again for looking at this little experiment of mine. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. It's called a call to action. and it's part of, you know, following systematic rules that people have to do, right? You have to do this. It's part of the whole plan here for YouTube. You don't want to disappoint the algorithmic gods of the universe. Okay, I'm leaving. I love you all. Goodbye. Good night.